Welcome back everyone to the survival world. So last episode we spent a lot of time making the Settlers of Catan project, and making the mountains for that project actually motivated me to finish a project that I started a very long time ago. So if you've been following my channel for at least a year, you might have seen a live stream where I was making this giant mountain, and this is only half of the project. I outlined the entire other half over here, and I just never finished it. So today we're going to be just finishing up this project. I actually have so many more plans for this project. There's gonna be something inside the mountain, but that's a surprise secret that you're gonna have to wait another like 3 months to even find out about. But overall, I just have a really bad habit of starting projects and then never finishing it. For instance, this pumpkin and melon farm has kind of just been sitting unfinished for a while, and I finally finished it. And it took too much time. Like, this was not, I'm gonna be honest, the yield is not worth like the time it took to build it. I used my own design. It's very inefficient, but you know what, it's my own design, it works, I'm fine with it. So the mountain project is just gonna be another project I'm just gonna be finishing up. You guys seen me make mountains before. One of my earlier survival videos was just making like the Sky Island mountain. Go watch that video. In fact, go watch all my survival world videos. Just go watch all my videos and subscribe. You should subscribe right now. But I have a lot of stone. Well, a lot of the stone has been siphoned from this project for other stuff, but the Settlers of Catan project left me very wealthy in stone, so that shouldn't be a problem. The only issue is that we need a lot of snow. But luckily, we have very easy access to snow with our pal, Demetrius. I don't understand why people in stream named him that, but whatever, it's fine. And I got like shovels with fortune, and actually I don't think it increases the yields if I use fortune or not, but I'm just gonna be sitting here. Actually, I think it does increase the yields, so that's very handy. So I'm just gonna be sitting here for a while gathering up the snow, and I will be back when I got all the snow. Okay, originally I was gonna get a double chest of snow blocks, but this took, what I have right now took so long. It's not even half a double chest, but I'm so done of just like looking at snow and mining it. I gotta do something like actually stimulating for once, so I'm gonna start building the thing. I'm talking as if like I haven't done really boring stuff. Like I made the really big potato and carrot farm. Notice how I didn't say world record, because I'm pretty sure they're not, so I should probably change that, or at least leave a comment on that video. But whatever, we're gonna start actually building it. So what we're gonna do first is actually like build up this coastline, because I think that'll be pretty easy. And so yeah, let's just get to it. By the way, when I ported my world to Bedrock, there's like all these really weird like generation stuff. Like if you look at like, well, obviously this, but if you look at the ocean, there's just like, it's like very irregular. Like look, there's like air pockets and stuff, and it looks really weird. It's just what happens when you port your world from Java to from Bedrock to Java, I guess. But anyways, stop getting distracted. I want to start actually building this. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long, but every time I think that something doesn't take a while, it takes a while. But hopefully that doesn't happen with this coastline. So we pretty much got the coastline done, and like I said, it didn't take as long as I thought. It actually took like 0 time. It took at most like 20 minutes to do, and I'm pretty sure even that's an exaggeration. This was not hard to do at all. What will be hard to do is actually like outlining the mountain. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to do it, to be honest, but you know what, I'm gonna try my best. So let's just go ahead and like I think I'm just gonna like basically just build a staircase out like this. You see, I'm not exactly the best at terraforming, so doing something like this is a bit daunting to me. Like I'm still not entirely sure how I managed to build all of this. So I'm really gonna be trying my best here, just trying to like map everything out because I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, I love building in Minecraft. Building is like probably one of my favorite things to do in the game. The problem is that I'm just not like the best at it. Well, at least I think I'm actually pretty good at it. The problem is that I don't plan out any of my builds like ahead of time. So I just end up like making a lot of goof ups. And I think this is tall enough. Like, let's fly out. Okay, yeah, I think that's tall enough. So we actually have to figure out what Y level this is. This is fly right here. Y 150. Okay, so that's like a nice clean number. So I'm gonna do the same over here, and then we're just gonna have to like connect it all together. Okay, so I think the plan now is just to have like all these like different arches connecting together, and I'll just see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't turn out too messy. I think my worst nightmare is realizing that something's gonna look really goofy when I like put it all together, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So let's just keep on building, and let's just hope that, you know, this outline would actually make sense. I was so confused on what this is. I forgot that like spiders can have poison, not poison, like potion effects. This is just an invisible spider. I wonder if it's like lasts forever. I'm gonna keep him around. He's chill. He's kind of just, yeah, what's up, man? What's up? It's kind of funny. It's just like floating red particles. It's so funny. Okay, so I think a better strategy is that instead of making the entire outline, I'll only make parts of the outline and kind of fill in the gaps. So like what I'm doing right here is that I already have like one line here, another line here, and I'm literally just filling in what's in. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird perspective for you guys. But basically, I'm just filling in what's in between, and I think this is just gonna reduce a lot of headache for me, and it allows me to adapt much quicker because I don't have an entire outline ahead of me, and it's much easier to fix 5% of an outline than 100% of an outline. I'm pretty sure that's how I did it with the original mountain with that one over there, but for some reason it just didn't occur to me that I actually should do it this way. In fact, I don't know why I didn't just start doing it this way the first time. So yeah, you live and you learn. Except this time I don't learn, and I continuously make the same mistakes over and 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 over. Okay, so doing it section by section was actually a really good idea because I had to change some of the outline to make it more natural, but I think it looks really good. So I'm just gonna be doing it section by section. I'm probably gonna live stream it a lot, so go follow my Twitch if you want to see me build some of this stuff live. But anyways, let's just get to it. I think the build's already looking really good, and I think doing this section by section stuff will just save a lot of headache. So let's go do it. So basically, this is what we got done on stream. It's a lot of work. Some of it I did off stream, but I think this technique of just going like bit by bit, just slowly going through, is really working out. But I'm like slowly realizing how big this project is gonna be. Like actually it's definitely gonna be bigger than the other mountain, but I do think it's doable because this build is kind of daunting, not gonna lie. Like making entire mountains, like just imagine, like I remember when I first started playing Minecraft, like doing all of this was a fantasy. I was happy with a house with a wheat farm, and the house was a wooden box. Something I'm slowly realizing is that I am going through this stone. Wow. Okay, so I am basically just mowing through this stone. So I have like about half a double chest and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so about like 5 double chests of stone left, which isn't ideal since we still got a long ways to go. But luckily we have the resources from the big flattening project, so it shouldn't be too bad. So we shouldn't have to mine a lot of stone. If we do, I'm gonna be moderately upset. Just moderately though. Come on, you've seen this channel before. You know I have no problem just mining a bunch of stone by hand. It's second nature to me at this point. It's my natural state. It's an addiction. There is a lot of mobs down here. It's practically a mob farm at this point. So I'm gonna have to like light it up or something. Oh my god. Get away. Get away. Get away. How did... Okay, how the heck did that arrow, like, bounce off of me? You know what? Creeper, explode. 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 Yeah! I lit up the entire area, and I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be a big pain in the butt just lighting everything up underneath as this gets bigger and bigger. And it's gonna be even more annoying when it's like there's an actual ceiling. Like this entire area, like everything outlined in here is just gonna be like a giant dark farm. So I got more work to do other than building the walls. Yay! It takes about, I want to say 40 minutes to do like each section, and that each section isn't even. Each section is like varying just based off of, because I'm just eyeballing like how big each section needs to be, but each section takes about 40 minutes to an hour, which honestly isn't too bad until you realize I have to go all the way this way and also do the other side, and also add the snow and the ice. This was a bad idea. Alright, another progress update, and we've done quite a bit more on the mountain. I think it's looking really good, but it's just, I still got a long ways to go, but I'm definitely making progress. There is tangible progress. And oh, my Fulbright's on because I was doing some PvP earlier as a break. I think part of the reason I can do survival projects for so long is because I'm always like breaking it up with like doing other stuff in Minecraft. Like I recently picked up speedrunning, which is a big reason why this video is gonna take longer to put out, because I just been like procrastinating. And also I'm trying to do a little bit of PvP, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm losing interest in PvP. It's not, I don't get the same amount of enjoyment as I used to. It's still fun, don't get me wrong, but I don't see myself making any new videos on it. And you can probably tell by what I've been putting out. Every single video so far has just been survival, and I'm gonna be honest, I prefer it way more like this. Anyways, I'm just making the outline for the next section, and I'm just gonna keep going. This little section, actually, this little bit here, I'm gonna do a bit differently. So I'm gonna have this part of the mountain where it kind of like sticks out lower than most of the other mountain. And I think it's gonna look really cool, because I think it's gonna be lame if it was just basically just one like big hill. I wanted to have actual like geometry, not geometry, but actual like terrain. Make it seem like it could have actually like generated here. Obviously, well, I want it to look more natural, not like Minecraft natural. I'm gonna be honest, there is not a lot to commentate on while building this, because this kind of is the same repetitive motion. You probably already like fully understand like what I've been doing just by like watching the small clips and just like seeing the progress. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna make a montage and get as much stuff done as possible, and hopefully when I finish the montage, at least there will be a huge portion of the build has been completed. So yeah, let's get to work. This is taking a very long time, but I am making progress, and I'm making progress rather quickly. It's just very time consuming. So let's just get to work here. Alright guys, welcome back to the video, and this is actually my second time recording this clip because the first time I forgot to unmute my mic, which is super awesome. But anyways, we made a lot of progress on this build. We're more than 50% done, at least with like the walls. I still gotta do like all the snow, all the ice, and like all the terraforming like this. But this mountain is already dwarfing this mountain, not only like horizontally but vertically too, because the tallest point on this mountain, and it's gonna get bigger. I think it's like 150. The tallest point on this mountain is, if I just get to the tip here, 146. So it's a pretty big build. In this section of the build right here, basically everything in the water, I had to redo it because the terrain, it just looked really awkward. I really hated how it looked, and so I completely redid that section, and I think it looks really good now. And I'm glad that I didn't do the entire outline first. I'm doing it like I'm outlining it like section by section and like filling it all in. I think that's a really good way to do it, because if I did the entire outline first, if I had to redo a section, I think it would affect other parts of the outline. So I would basically have to redo the entire outline, which would have been really annoying. And also, we are just running low on stone. Like, all of this is empty, and like we're up to here in the stone reserves. And I think we still got more stone at the planning project, but just like, it's a lot of blocks, and I really don't want to spend time mining stone, because I just really don't like that. I just got like a Discord notification. I don't know if you heard that on stream, but or not on stream, in the recording, but the Discord message went off. Hopefully it didn't go off. I think I have Discord muted in OBS. That's besides the point. In case you guys don't know how I make these videos, it's very not complicated, so I'll quickly explain it. So basically, like for the montage stuff, like once I like realize a little bit of time has come past, and it's not like a timer or anything, it's literally just like gut feeling, like, oh, it's been a while since I recorded a clip. I will literally just like record a clip of me playing the game, and then like the second after I finish recording that clip, I just throw it into DaVinci Resolve as soon as possible. So I'm basically making the video while editing. So like the point you are watching the video is the point currently right now that I have the video done. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but basically I'm constantly working on the video and doing the build at the same time. And then for these talky bits, I literally just like keep talking and talking and talking. Like, I don't plan anything. None of this is scripted. Like, that was me slapping my table. Like, that. None of this is scripted. Like, I don't script my videos anymore. I used to like heavily script my videos, but that takes a lot of work and time, which I don't have that much anymore, and it's becoming dark. But yeah, basically I just keep talking and talking, and if I don't like the take, I'll just do the take again, unless like the take is like something important happens while recording. Like, for instance, in the last video, when I discovered the double spawner, like, I think that like that recording wasn't very good, but I wasn't getting like go and record like a completely new take of me like being like, oh, look at what I just found, because I feel like it would have been super disingenuous if I like pretended I found it again for the first time. So I just didn't do another recording of that take, and I kind of just left it how it is. And I think the take actually turned out fine. Like, I don't think it was terrible. But anyways, that's some insight on how I make my videos. And I'm not saying this is like a good way to make videos. Like, objectively, these videos aren't the most engaging, but the way I make videos, it's targeted towards that specific audience of like, you grew up with like the old school Let's Plays, and like you don't want like a bunch, it's just like raw gameplay, but you also don't just want to look at like a raw recording, you know, without any editing. Like, you actually want to see like some like cuts and stuff, and like some montages. That's the kind of videos that I want to watch, like the old school stuff mixed with like some actual like editing, because I do enjoy editing, but I just don't do a lot of it for these videos, not anymore at least. Alright, kind of an abrupt cut from where we last were, but we are making some progress and we're almost to this little lake section. This part I'm gonna have to re-terraform. This section is gonna suck to terraform because it's like, first of all, I have to deal with a hill, and then I also got like, it's kind of a curve. It's not like a straight line like this, so it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But we are making a lot of progress, just a whole bunch of progress. And yeah, so for this part of the video, I just decided, let's just make some quick cuts, some quick progress updates, and so far so good. I keep forgetting to light up this undersection, so just a crap ton of mobs have been spawning in. I haven't recorded anything of like me fighting mobs because it's just fighting mobs. It's nothing too interesting, but it can be pretty dark in here. I do plan to have a build inside the mountain, so lighting and spawn proofing is gonna be a pain because I like to have all my builds be safe. So that's gonna be a big pain. But anyways, we just gotta keep going with this build. We're almost, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. It's within our render distance now. All right, let's get to it. I ran out of stones. I had to go back to the the Settlers Catan project to refill on stone because I completely ran out. I didn't have as much stone here as I got. Like, I think it's basically these 9 double chests at the end right here. But I think that should be enough to finish off at least the stone walls. And then I have stone in other places that I'm sure I can go check out. Like, I'm pretty sure my End Island project has a lot of stone, so I can just go there and use the stone there to siphon the stone from another project. Alright, I think that's it. I think I'm done. All the walls on this build, oh my god, it took so long. We still got put in all the snow and everything, but we did it. All the walls are complete. Oh my gosh, this took so long. It's just such a big project, but it looks so cool. And oh, that's a lot of dark spaces. Whatever, it's fine. I'll light it up later. I just don't care enough. But now we're gonna start putting in all the cool stuff, like quite literally cool stuff, all the snow and ice. Let's go deal with that. By the way, just for some statistics, I loaded up a backup of this world to check the stone count, and I used 143,164 stone on this project. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Alright, so I have Lightmatica loaded up, and this is the snow farm I've been talking about. Like I said, this is Big Booty 17's, sorry, it's a stupid name. This is his snow farm, and it looks really easy to make, and I never used crafters before or anything like that, so this would be interesting. So anyways, let me collect all the materials and then we can start building this. So the snow farm is really good, and my favorite part is just watching the massive snowballs just circling around. It's really satisfying to look at, but we're getting a lot of snow from here. Why is it not crafting? Hey, oh, it's because the freaking crafter. That's why there's so many in there. It's because the freaking crafter wasn't on, but oh well. Oh well. It's just really funny to see all these snowballs just circling around, but oh, that just meant I was wasting like 15 minutes at this thing. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, so I started placing down the snow, and at first I was kind of struggling to, because at first, like, it was just, like, way too flat. Like, if you look at this, it's just way too flat. But eventually I figured out the terraforming, and we're getting up there. But the thing is that this requires a lot of snow blocks, like, a lot of snow blocks. So I'm gonna have to do quite a bit more grinding at the snow farm. But luckily, it's decently fast, so I'm not too worried about my snow issue is just that like I just need a lot of it. So like no matter like how fast the farm is, it's still going to take a bit of time to get all the resources I need. Alright, so I spent a lot of time placing snow and figuring out the terraforming, and I think I pretty much did. The only issue is I'm running low on snow, so I have to AFK at the machine more, which is actually working really fast. Well, not fast, it's working really efficiently. I don't really know how to make it any faster. I don't think you can make it any faster. I don't think there's any more optimizations I can personally do, but yeah, I think this project is going along really well. I just have to figure out all the terraforming on the top because I think this section looks really good, but I'm gonna have this section be just like the biggest and most the tallest section. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on working on this. By the way, if you guys want to see me actually work on the project instead of just like a bunch of cuts around, you should go follow my Twitch. I don't stream there very often. In fact, I don't really play Minecraft very often. This project has been in the work for a really long time. Like some of the video files are literally like months apart just because I'm busy with other stuff and I don't have as much time as I used to play Minecraft. So if you follow my Twitch and if I go live, that probably means I'm working on a project for a video. So yeah, go and follow my Twitch. Alright, we are nearing the finish line. So as you just saw, I placed all the snow on the sides and it was kind of it was kind of annoying at times with like the more jagged areas, but it wasn't that bad. And right now I'm just doing terraforming on the top, which I did some of this terraforming on the top on stream, and the only problem is I'm running out of snow again. All right, so I'm gonna do one big final AFK session at my snow farm, which has been working great, by the way. I haven't managed to break it yet. The only thing is I need to refill it with sticks and cobblestone because it constantly supplies me with new shovels, and that supply mechanism is what actually like sends the snow into the actual chamber to get auto crafted. So I gotta like, oh yeah, it's running pretty low, so I gotta go fix that. Also, this is just filled with cobblestone. That should not be the case. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly refill all that, and then I will be back with all the snow. I think this is enough. I think this is all the snow we'll need to finish the project. And even then, like AFKing for more isn't that difficult, but you know, I just don't like AFKing in this world. And I'm on day 10,754, so we've been playing this world for a while. I've AFK'd quite a bit, so it's really not that big of an issue. Anyways, I'm gonna start building the thing with these newfound resources. Let's get to it. So I didn't record a low like commentary bit because I was so dialed in on finishing the project after finishing the top of the mountain. that I just went straight to work. I gathered a lot of glass on stream, and I also started placing it all around the mountain. And I think the end result just looks really good. So I'm gonna let this final time lapse play out, and then I will check back in with you guys on the finished project. Oh, it's finished. It's all done. I had to go into Quake Pro just to see the entire thing. But yeah, this is the entire mountain project done. I think I don't know how exactly how long it's been since I made that mountain over there, but it's been too long because I really been trying to find an opportunity to finish this, and then I was just like, you know what, I'll just finish it, just like swallow swallow my pride, just be like I'm procrastinating and just do it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think the ice looks really good. Funny enough, I do think this mountain does look better. I think the terraforming's a lot more natural, but I still really like how that mountain turned out. But I also I just like this mountain a little bit more. It's more natural. It's more clean. And this one, it definitely feels like it feels a little bit messy in some parts, but overall I do like how the direction I took with this mountain, because it's a lot longer than the other one. So this is definitely the much bigger project. But anyways, I hope you like the video. I tried to go for a different style, more of a let's play style, and it's running a bit long, but I still hope you like it. I apologize for the lack of uploads. I've just been very busy recently. And I think next video, hopefully, I will be working either a project inside, because I have plans for the inside of this mountain, so maybe doing some of that, or I will be going back to the Sky Island project, because that's a project that I just kind of forgot about. Well, I haven't forgotten about it. It's just I haven't been working on it, just like this mountain. So a lot of this world is just like finishing up projects that I started. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.